What's going on, everybody? RogersBase here, coming at you live from Las Vegas, and today I am finally going to be revealing the results of the 4th annual RogersBase One Piece popularity poll. So many of you voted and wanted to make sure that your voices were heard and that your favorite characters were accounted for, and today I can finally reveal the results. Let's get started. So let's kick things off by revealing the total number of unique votes in this year's popularity poll. And this is absolutely incredible. I am so happy with these results. We had a whopping 28,716 unique votes on the 4th annual RogersBase popularity poll. That is more than double the results of last year's poll. Remember, this is an IP-locked poll. You have to sign in with your Google account in order for your vote to count. So this is way beyond my expectations. I really did not expect that much of a turnout on this year's poll. So thank you once again to everybody who came through. And again, that doesn't even include the weighted votes. Remember, your first favorite character got 3 votes and your second favorite character got 2 votes. So if you want to see that number in those terms, the total amount of weighted votes on the poll this year was 57,432. Absolutely stellar turnout once again. Thank you so much to everybody that showed up. Now, without any further ado, let's get into some of the results. Now, this year, I'm doing something a little different. Last year, as many of you guys may remember, I actually revealed the top 25 most voted for characters, but previously, I revealed the top 50. And I saw that a lot of people in the comment section of last year's results video really missed that full top 50 ranking. So I'm actually bringing that back this year. We're going to start at 50th place and work our way up. In 50th place, we have Kobe with 102 votes. 49th was Nekomamushi with 103. 48th was Big News Morgans, one of my favorite characters, with 108 votes. 47th place was Kinemon with 109. 46th was Fujitora with 110. And tied for 44th, we have Kiku and Charlotte Linlin, Big Mom herself, with 112 votes each. Coming in at 43rd is Eneru with 118 votes. 42nd was Smoker with 124. 41st was Bon Clay with 140. And newcomer to the popularity poll, Queen, came in 40th place with 148 votes. Everybody's favorite fanboy, Bartolomeo, had 154 fanboys himself, landing him 39th place. And Silver's Rayleigh came through with 160 votes, landing him in 38th place. Mihawk's main squeeze Perona got 164 votes and came in 37th place. In 36th place is Corazon with 171. And another newcomer to the poll, Denjiro, amassed 175 votes. Admiral Kizaru just barely squeezed by Denjiro with 176 votes to land him in 34th place. And the Pirate King himself, Goldie Roger, amassed 197 votes, landing him in 33rd place. 32nd place was Kuzan with 199 votes. 31st place was Buggy with 210. And coming in at number 30 is my girlfriend's favorite character, Vivi, with 215 votes. I'm sure a lot of those people came through after Reagan's video. Blackbeard Zehahad his way into 29th place with 281. Crocodile came through at 28th place with 286 votes. And in 27th place is Tony Chopper with 349 votes. Inching our way closer to the top 20, we have Garp with 351 votes, landing him in 26th place. Kid with 379 votes, landing him 25th place. And 403 votes went to Dracule Mihawk, the world's greatest swordsman, securing him 24th place. 425 super fans voted for Frankie, landing him in 23rd place. And a newcomer to the poll that really surprised me, coming in 22nd place with 450 votes, is the most voted for member of Kaido's Tobiroppo, Ulti. And Ulti's placement was all the more impressive considering the fact that she was only 2 votes behind our 21st place, Boa Hancock, with 452 votes. And that, Mammoth Boys, will bring us to our top 20. 20. Marco the Phoenix, 469 votes. 19, Kaido, 507 votes. 18, Ace, 528 votes. 17, Carrot, 534 votes. 16, Sabo, 599 votes. 15, Whitebeard, 673 votes. 14, Doflamingo, 717 votes. 13, Jimbei, 838 votes. 12, Nami, 1,038 votes. 11, Shanks, 1,063 votes. And that will bring us to our top 10. There were a lot of shakeups in the top 10 this year. Lots of newcomers, lots of people, as you could probably already tell based on the other votes, that were knocked out of the top 10. So without any delay, let's get right into the results. Coming in at 10th place with 1,097 votes is everybody's favorite skeleton, Brook. Coming in at number 9, the man of many names. Some call him Soga King, but I prefer God Usopp, with 1,560 votes. Number 8, my personal favorite woman in all of One Piece, Nico Robin, with 1,818 votes. And coming in 7th place, newcomer to the One Piece popularity poll top 10, and newcomer to the popularity poll in general, we have Kaido's son, Yamato, with 1,961 votes. Number 6, Mr. Slam Jam himself, Charlotte Katakuri, with 2,030 votes. Number 5, another newcomer to the One Piece popularity poll top 10, and a newcomer to the popularity poll in general, we have Kozuki Oden with 2,432 votes. Number 4, my favorite character, Trafalgar Law, 3,640 votes. And that'll bring us to the top 3. Coming in at number 3 with 4,151 votes, your favorite chef and mine, Vinsmoke Sanji. Coming in at number 2 for the second year in a row with 8,824 votes, we have series protagonist Monkey D. Luffy. And that, of course, means that coming in at number 1 for the second year in a row with 9,526 votes, we have the future world's greatest swordsman, Roronoa Zoro. So there you have it. Those are the top 50 most voted for characters in this year's One Piece popularity poll. Really quickly, before we move on to the next segment, I just want to say I wasn't really too surprised by Zoro beating Luffy. I saw a massive turnout for Zoro, even in the comment section of my announcement video of this year's poll, so I expected that Zoro would do really well. And again, Zoro won last year, so that was something that I absolutely expected going into this year's poll. What I didn't expect was for so many votes to go towards Oden and Yamato. I knew those were going to be popular characters, but to break into the top 10 above some of the Straw Hats, I mean, that was truly something that I did not expect. Additionally, I am really proud of you guys for voting Big News Morgans into the top 50. I got really concerned as I was tallying up the votes. I'm like, oh my God, he's not even at 100 votes yet. Like, is he gonna make it? But thankfully, you guys came through and the meme lived on. Unfortunately, Jack the Drought did not make the top 50. So even though we call ourselves the Mammoth Boys, at the end of the day, there's not a lot of love for Mammoth Boy number 1. Another thing I found really interesting is that Nekomamushi, Kinemon, Kiku, and Denjiro were the only scabbards to actually make it into the top 50. So it just goes to show which of the scabbards you guys absolutely love. poor Ashura Doji. And two things that really blew my mind. I was expecting for these characters to do really well. I was shocked at the lack of Smoothie votes and Reiju votes. Whenever we do like the top 10 waifu videos, everybody always votes for those two characters, and I was really shocked to see both of them didn't make it into the top 50, especially Reiju. Another character I was really surprised to not see in the top 50 was Rob Lucci. I mean, Lucci is consistently voted as one of the favorite characters in One Piece, and while he did get a substantial amount of votes, he got around 90, it still wasn't enough to push him into that top 50, so that was a huge shame. And to put it into perspective, Lucci had exactly the same number of votes as Bocce did. And for those of you who don't remember who Bocce is the little fly that Full Body put into his soup to make Sanji angry. And so to see Bocce have the same number of votes as Lucci was truly mind-boggling to me. On the whole though, despite a couple Bocce votes and the Big News Morgans votes, there weren't a lot of meme votes this year. Normally whenever I do these polls, people vote for Oda or they vote for Tekking or some other One Piece YouTubers, and that didn't really happen this year. You guys made a point to take the poll very seriously this year, and for that, I salute you. Na zdrowie. But before we wrap up, I really quickly want to go over the top 10 for each of the individual categories, because the top 10 was different among the first favorites, second favorites, and third favorites. So let's actually break down those top 10s for each individual category. For the first favorite category, the top 10 from bottom to the top was Brook, Yamato, Nico Robin, Charlotte Katakuri, Usopp, Kozuki Oden, Trafalgar D, Water Law, Vin Smoke Sanji, Monkey D Luffy, and Roro Noah Zoro. Unsurprisingly, all 10 of the first favorite top 10 actually made it into the full top 10 of the poll. However, there was a little bit of a shakeup in the second favorite category. From bottom to the top, the second favorites were Shanks, Usopp, Yamato, Nico Robin, Charlotte Katakuri, Kozuki Oden, Vin Smoke Sanji, Trafalgar D, Water Law, Monkey D Luffy, and Roro Noah Zoro. It honestly surprises me a lot more that Brook was knocked out of the second favorite category while Shanks rose up there. I definitely would have expected those two characters to be reversed. And finally, for the third favorite category, the top 10 was as follows: Nami, Shanks, Nico Robin, Charlotte Katakuri, Vin Smoke Sanji, Oden, Yamato, Law, Zoro, and finally at the top was Luffy. This category actually had the most shakeups because Usopp and Brook were left off of the third favorite top 10 in favor of Nami and Shanks, and coming in first place was Monkey D. Luffy with 737 votes. He barely beat out Zoro, especially considering the amount of votes that Zoro got in total. So there you have it. Did your favorite character make it into this year's top 50? What placement did your favorite character get? Let me know all your thoughts and concerns down in the comments section below. Once again, massive, massive thank you to all of you for voting. This was a huge turnout, way better than I expected, certainly better than last year's, and I really cannot wait for next year's poll already. So thank you once again to everybody who voted. Make sure to like the video and share the results on social media. And of course, please be sure to subscribe because of course, next weekend I'll be bringing you guys my live reaction and review to the latest One Piece manga chapter. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.